for 4 from range to start things off. And he lobs it up.
2 minutes.
Jones against Halliburton. Jones feels it out. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Nembhard left side. It's tipped. Outside Giddey. Jones finds Williams. From outside the arc. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Williams. Jones has got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Timeout called. The Pacers defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
The free throw drops for Williams. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 28 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He sent a clear message in his first showing of the year. Other squads can underestimate him at their own risk. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Turner with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Here's Halliburton. And it's Giddey with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Halliburton against Jones. Oh, there's the alley! And the power finish by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops, throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
To the inside, Mathurin. And a two-handed jam!
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
From deep, Giddey hits the trifecta. Giddey's got 5.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. He's got 7.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Outside Giddey. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Siakam. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. And they pick up 2. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Halliburton, no good. Outside Jones. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead, up 3.
33.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Here's Halliburton. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Jones in at point guard. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Down low. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejections. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who's set of his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Siakam. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Halliburton on the wing. No good on the triple.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Halliburton against Jones. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones.
Chicago making... changes. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Trey Jones, Pascal Siakam out there with Wiseman. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Toppin in at the 3. Jones against Jones. Back to Dosunmu. Inside. Jones grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6. Going inside. And the shot goes. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
That's something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, I've really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And so here is Chicago. Jones from outside. He drops it from range. And the Bulls lead by 7.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 1:53 left to play in the 4th quarter. All right, let's check. In with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's good for 2. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Halliburton for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Jones against Halliburton. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Jones has got 21.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at it, get to the rack.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Outside Jones. Pass to Giddey. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. And it's Giddey missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Toppin inside. Williams defending. Toppin's shot is off. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Jones. Back to Williams. Halliburton against Jones. There's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, youth.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove,